Hi, welcome to the latest video in the series about Irish place names and administrative divisions. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about district electoral divisions. Wait, don't run and hide. Let me explain why they're important. And in order to do that, I'm going to go to the site and look at a map of the things. So let's go there now. Again, here we are at the site. Um, the place to go is Places. And here in the sidebar, you have all these maps, DEDs. That's district electoral divisions. And you can see here, this is the reason why they're important. These are the divisions used for 1901 and 1911 censuses. So let me go into Roscommon and show you what, okay. If you look at the 1901 and 1911 census on the National Archives website, which is where they're all available for free, they're organized into these divisions. So you have Kiltulla, Ballinlough, Coolougher, Castlereagh, Clonfowler, Arta North, South, Arta North, but there are no maps on the site. There's nothing to tell you which division is beside which. So, for example, you might be interested in Ballinlough and then wonder, maybe some of the neighbours are somewhere. What's the adjoining district electoral division? And you can see there it is. It's Kiltulla. Okay, let me just continue on the practical side of it. You can then click on that and see the 1901 and 1911. Let's make it 1911. And there's Ballinlough, and there are all the place names in Ballinlough. And if you go zoom in, you can see where the place names are as well. So there are all the place names in the district electoral division of Ballinlough. If you wanted to see, for example, who the neighbours to the people in Grange were, they're in Barina. And Barina is in Kiltulla, which is a completely different DED. Here we are. Okay. There's Barina. I'm not even sure that's how you pronounce it. And there they are. There's nothing on this website, which is a wonderful website and the font of all wisdom and knowledge, but there's nothing on it to say that those two townlands are adjoining or that these two district electoral divisions are adjoining. So that's the usefulness of knowing the district electoral divisions. It's pretty straightforward. The question you might arise in your minds, why in the name of God are they using DEDs? What are district electoral divisions? Or this is where it gets nice and gnarly. You might remember if you watched the video on poor law unions, that the poor law unions were set up as areas centered on a workhouse and designed to produce enough property tax to pay for the workhouse and the relief work. The poor law unions were subdivided into district electoral divisions because the poor law unions were electoral areas. They elected board guardians, as they were called, to the boards of guardians of the poor law. And within the poor law, they needed constituencies, again, small sub-constituencies that produced more or less equivalent amount of tax. So, for example, Ballinlough and Kiltulla ideally should be producing the same amount of property tax. Because they each have a representative on the Board of Guardians, and representation depends on property, and it has to be more or less equivalent. So what that means in terms of the geographical outlines of the district electoral divisions is that they're meaningless in geographical terms. Okay, they are designed to produce the same amount of tax 150 years ago. So, I mean, all the things have changed now. The taxation system is completely different. Property taxes are an afterthought compared to income taxes and so on and so forth. So, but the interesting thing about this is that if you look at elections, current elections to the Dáil, to the Irish Parliament, the constituencies are still subdivided into these areas. These are still the basic building blocks of Irish constituencies. And once again, once you start delving down into the place names, the administrative divisions, you see the old Victorian poor law standing behind it. We may have got rid of the workhouses, but we haven't got rid of the poor law. Anyway, I hope I've managed to get across to you why district electoral divisions can be important, specifically for the 1901 and 1911, and how you can use them, where they are on the site, and why they are such peculiar beasts and such essential beasts. Thank you for watching.